Well, your boy Zack just can't keep but doubling down on his attacks on critics of woke pop culture. It's very crazy to me that he just keeps doing this. It's something that his channel in 2017, 2018 would have told Marvel and DC that they're crazy for doing it. That they're out there saying, if you don't like my channel, don't watch it. Unsubscribe from me. That kind of thing is something that we used to mock Marvel and DC over because you remember the famous Kelly Sue DeConnick, don't buy our comics. And they've done this with their shows, too. These Star Wars shows, same things. They've told people not to watch it. I know Doctor Who, they went in and told us to go touch grass instead of watching the show. These people hate us, and they hate your boy Zack, too, which makes it all the more absurd that he's going against his allies, people who have worked with him in the past, with Critical Drinker. And, of course, today he's going at Geeks and Gamers again. He just won't stop, as he used to say. And he's making the most absurd comments, which we'll get into. It's just a flood of these posts on his community tab. He's just going completely unhinged over and over and over again. And it's really sad to watch. But you know what? Your boy Zack was a part of this culture war in 2017. He was not a good choice for it. He actually didn't want to fight the culture war. He just wanted a job at Marvel and DC Comics at the end of the day. And I don't think he's ever going to get that job. I think that's kind of setting in. That despite his YouTube success for a while, despite his comic success for a while, they didn't come and just knock on the door and say, you know what, we're going to bring you up to the big leagues, ya boy. They didn't listen because they hate all of us and they want us all dead. And that's why we do what we do for the culture war. That's why I'm fighting the culture war in comics and will continue to do so. You have my word on that. We're never going to back down. And I appreciate you guys for being there. So please hit the like and subscribe. Join us here. And I'm also a comic creator who, while Zack has not been fulfilling his projects, I've been just like cranking these out, fulfilling my projects. People are finally starting to discover it, which I really appreciate. We hit $50,000, our biggest campaign yet on The Hidden Emperor. This is a sci-fi graphic novel. If you don't like the direction of Star Wars, this is a great spot for you. I'm building out a full universe, just working even harder. Our success is going to beget more comics, more great content, and we don't just rest because we made a few bucks. We're doing it, and we want to be a real alternative to Marvel and DC. I want to be coming out with comics every single month for you guys. That's my goal, and you can get in on things here and support our channel. I've got a full line of books. You can check out any of them on here, but The Hidden Emperor is the new one that we are pre-ordering for. It's on BackerKit. It's in the description below if you want to support us, support great comics. And we come out, all of our books come out within a couple of months of closing of the campaigns. So right now, I'm just in that spot, like right before printing, where we're getting everything ready, making sure everything's buttoned up, so we can get these out to you. Hopefully in October, we'll definitely start shipping by that point. No wait like your boy Zack. We're the real deal over here. Thank you so much for supporting us and grabbing these comics. It's in the description below. All right, so this started, I made my video yesterday about the Critical Drinker situation, just how it went way off the rails, and then Gary just, threw that bomb, hey, why don't you just, finish your books, Zack, and shut up? And he's right. He absolutely should. But your boy Zack is not one to be deterred. In fact, him losing over 1,500 subs in a span of 24 hours for just lashing out at people who should be his friends. Critical Drinker, again, worked for your boy Zack, made a comic for your boy Zack. It was actually really good. He knows what he's doing on a writing level. And then he just goes out another day, another fire set by another YouTuber I need to put out. Wait, why are you putting this out? Why do you have to be the arbiter of what people talk about in their commentary? Why are you the fun police on the internet at this point? You used to be going against woke culture, Zack. What's going on? So this is about a Star Wars director to make men uncomfortable. And, Paul Tassi is a known liar. He is part of the video game establishment industry at Forbes. And all of his articles are false. They're fake news. He's one of the worst SJWs out there. And they claim that the Make Men Uncomfortable quote is out of context. It's old. She was giving this in a TED Talk, and she was saying that she wants films to make men uncomfortable. It's not out of context. This is 100% her mission in life. And she's going out there making feminist Star Wars to do that as well under Kathleen Kennedy. And we know exactly what the agenda is. The agenda is the same thing. The Force is female. We know this. Zack is intentionally just taking this guy who is, again, Access Media and saying, oh, guys, the birthday party clowns are wrong again. In order to try to lie about the agenda here and pretend it's not a thing. He made a video the other day saying that like woke's calmed down in media, and it's like it's way not as bad as it was in 2019. It's way worse. I mean, you see so much gay and trans propaganda now. It's absolutely, you can't watch anything without it. It's crazy. It's way worse than it ever has been before. Of course, we just got off the gayest Star Wars ever, and now we have the gayest MCU show ever. And so we know exactly where things are going. They have not learned their lessons here. And so he talks about bread tubers for a bit, but then he starts to get back into these things. Critical Drinker made an interesting point about this right here. It's cool that the sun was obliging enough to only shine on the Alpha Army Pure Cinema. And so Zack points out the intention of this, which is obvious again. The bad guys are cloaked in darkness to symbolize their evil. Heroes are bathed in light to symbolize their goodness. This is basic stuff any critic should know. Well, yeah, Critical Drinker does know this. But the thing is, when you're doing a visual medium, that looks stupid and doesn't make any sense. So while you might want to put in your like very obvious point where you think you're making a big symbolic cool thing, you're not. You're making something stupid. And that's exactly what Critical Drinker is saying. You don't have to try to push all your symbolism and things like that hard at the expense of like reality. That's where it causes a problem. And so that is exactly what a critic should do, because when they're doing that, they're trying to do something that they think sounds smart. And your boy Zach's not the smartest cookie in the bunch, so he just applauds and claps like a monkey on that, obviously. And instead of it actually being smart, it's actually stupid. That's what a critic's supposed to do. He's doing his job, your boy Zach. It's pretty obvious right here. And you're just mad. You're butthurt at this guy, and I don't understand what the whole deal is here. So this is interesting too. He's standing for Agatha all along at this point. Nobody asked for this, and yet 9 million plus people watched it. Okay, let's break that down, because this actually happened. Agatha all along hitting 9.3 million views in 7 days. The premiere of The Acolyte hit 11 million views in 5 days. So not only is it a 20% drop, but then you got to add that they actually added 2 more days to like give that statistic to try to obfuscate the fact that this is failing worse than it actually is. And 9 million is not good, because it means that next week it's 4 million, and next week it's 2 million. And by the time this actually closes up, this is going to be a loss for Disney, just like The Acolyte was a huge loss and got canceled because it was not enough people to justify that kind of budget. And we know this. This is not good numbers for them. This is bad numbers for them. But your boy Zach can't just like read between the lines and figure things out. He's not that smart, simple Zach. And so he has to attack geeks and gamers for just reporting on the news out here. It's really bizarre. And he didn't just stop there. Here it is. Acolyte got 4.58 million views on his first day. Remind me of what happened to that show again. Correct. That's exactly what happened here. And so this is it. What happened to The Acolyte was you guys watched every single episode of the show and discussed it for 10 hours every week. Yeah, and it was fun. We were laughing at it. That's what you do with your comic books, Zach. That's your entire channel is laughing at this kind of bad content right there. That, again, you want to talk about this hypocrisy. Well, if nobody watching The Acolyte means we shouldn't be discussing it and having fun with it, well, I mean, really nobody's reading these shitty comics that you discuss. I mean, we're talking 10, 20,000 people at max. Nobody knows them that they even exist. So you're not doing some kind of service that's greater. You're not doing something better in your reviews than they're doing in their reviews. You're just being a hypocrite and attacking your friends, because I think, like I said at the beginning of the video, I really think that the channel's dying. He sees his writings on the wall. His comics aren't very good, and they're super late. And so there's a big problem that he faces here that he knows it's not sustainable anymore, and he's never going to make that jump to the mainstream that he hoped would happen because they hate him. And so he's just lashing out at his friends as everything's burning all around him. It's really, really sad. And you can see it again. Point and laugh. Agatha all along ratings were good. What? Okay. On par with The Acolyte? It was 20% lower than The Acolyte. What are you talking about? I mean, it's a big problem. Now he calls them dishonest for just pointing that out, when it's very obvious. If you did a little math, you could actually think about things, and you could come to the conclusion of what's going on here. So this is absolutely crazy, and it's not working very well for him. Like I said, I mean, he was at 98.9K subscribers before he attacked Critical Drinker the other day, and he's just blowing his entire audience right here at a level I've never seen. You want to talk about ratings? People are not into this. Now, they watched your Critical Thinker video. They did. They went on that, and that's the only thing that your channel's been doing pretty well lately. This is your biggest viewed video, which my video on it, which is at a 4,000 subs, got 3 times this amount of views yesterday. So guess what? The audience is speaking, Zach. Listen to the audience. Sell your hot dogs. Crazy stuff. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. Appreciate you guys being there. I will always be on the side of right and righteousness against evil corporations. The devil controls them, and we know this. And so that's our mission. It's nothing else other than that. And I would love for you to check out my awesome comic books as well. Thank you guys so much for making this a huge success, and we look forward to many more with you guys. Can't wait to get this book into your hands. It's in the description below. We'll see you soon.